Hey Leo, what's going on? This is Brandon with Wow Intuitive here to do your weekend vibes reading for Friday the 26th. This is just going to be a little something to help you get through the weekend. It's not like, doom or gloom if you don't, pass or fail, that kind of thing. This is just a little advice from the universe at large to help you bring whatever you want to you this weekend, or to help you get through some things if you've been going through it lately. Maybe help you have the best weekend that you can possibly have. The way we do it with the weekend reads is we do 2 cards for each kind of Leo out there, but you can pull from either one of the pairs that I'm going to draw. But we do 2 for the single Leo, we do 2 for the Leo that's in a couple or in a relationship, however you want to label that, and 2 for the complicated Leo that's not exactly here nor there by choice or maybe by just the way things are. But we're going to pull 2 cards for each of you, okay? So let's get into it. I hope everybody had a good week. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's headed into a good weekend. So let's see what we have for the beautiful Leo for Friday the 26th. Woo! Those kind of just like snapped into my hands right there. That was freaking awesome. All right, so we're getting started big time with the heart chakra. Yes, we're going to bring lots of passion into this weekend, Leo. We're going to make sure that we're doing things that are inspired, that inspire us, that inspire those around us, however that may come, whatever shape, form, whether it be that you doing something solo or some self-work kind of thing, or maybe you're taking some people out or doing something to, and go out and meet people. Whatever it be, make sure that you bring all of your passion, all of that Leo lion heart passion to the table. Let's make sure that we're radiating that out so everybody can feel your beautiful warmth, okay? But yeah, that's going to be big for you this weekend, is making sure there's a lot of heart into whatever it is you're bringing this weekend, all right? Be you going out, be you playing it safe and just kind of working on yourself. Let's make sure that we're discovering that passion if we're not bringing it to somebody else, all right, my dears? Next thing for the beautiful Leo for the weekend, we're going to be paying attention to our dreams. Like I like to have been feeling for you guys, spirit or universe or whatever you want to call it, source, the supreme being, they are trying to gift you with something this weekend. They're going to show you something. It's going to be a revelation, more than likely, something that's going to inspire you and bring that passion to you. So keep a lookout for that. You don't have to keep a dream dictionary or anything like that, but just pay close attention to the little details in your dream, like what you're doing or what you hear in the background or what you're not seeing that you do hear in the background, like that kind of thing. But yes, make sure you're paying attention to your dreams this weekend, Leo, because there may be something really special in there for you, okay? Also, for my Leos in love, Leo in a couple, Leo in a good solid relationship, we're going to make sure that we're communicating this weekend and that we're being brave and beautifully expressive with our communications this weekend, all right? Let's be as resolute as the turtle that you see in this picture, all right? If we're going through a desert right now with a partner, let's make sure that we're trying to find an oasis instead of just enjoying the sand, all right? Let's make sure that we're communicating beautifully. That way we can pull ourselves out of a rut if we've been in one. And if we're not in one, then we're just putting icing on the cake and making everything that much better, aren't we? So let's make sure that we're communicating beautifully. All right, my beautiful Leos, let's make sure that we're purring and not growling this weekend, all right? And also for my beautiful Leos in love, like I said, we're gonna be extending that heart chakra out, making sure our connections are good and strong. We're gonna make sure that the pride is good and strong. All right, my beautiful lions and lionesses, we're gonna make sure that our connections are emanating this wonderful divine presence. If it isn't there already, you're gonna bring it, Leo. That's maybe that's the gift that's gonna be given to you, beautiful Leos, this weekend, is the discovery of how to bring that wonderful side of you, that wonderful divine self that you do carry, that all of us carry. Maybe you're gonna figure out how to bring that to the forefront without even trying. So pay attention to that. Let's make sure that we're communicating, making sure that we're keeping our connections strong. We're nurturing and trying to grow our connections into something bigger, all right? And for you complicated Leos out there, let's see how it's ringing. All right, so we're going to work on third eye energy. We're going to work on making sure we're sharp and not just looking at things as they're presented to us, not going with the obvious. Let's make sure we're digging a little bit deeper if it's a situation to where you're complicated because you don't know how somebody feels. Let's try to use that third eye intuition to maybe have a conversation or suggest to go out and do something that's going to bring you two closer. And if you're just kind of playing the field, let's make sure that we're using that intuition to bring us towards a place that we're not only going to have a good time, but maybe even take something from. If there's some kind of event going on this weekend, try to get yourself involved in some way, shape, or form, all right? And also, just like the Leo in love, we're going to make sure that we're using that beautiful self-expression, purring and not growling this weekend. Let's make sure we're bringing that beautiful self-expression, that inner voice that everybody wants to hear. Let's make sure we're singing the words out of our mouth and not just barking them out. All right, let's make sure that you're a cool breeze in somebody's ear and not dry, harsh desert winds. Okay. Let's make sure that we're providing that platform of communication this weekend, okay? That way you can pull yourself out of any complications you don't want to be in, or bring yourself into the complications that you do want to be in if you're that kind of Leo. So let's make sure that we're expressing ourselves beautifully, openly, honestly. Honesty is the key, always the key to expressing yourselves beautifully. So continue to do that, because I know Leos love to do that. So just be your alpha Leo, Leo prime, okay? Be that this weekend, all right? And that's all I have for you for right now. So let's make sure that you, all together, it looks like you Leos are going to be communicating and extending that heart chakra out. You've already got the third eye cracking, so let's make sure that we continue down that road, continue to be that beautiful Leo that you've been presenting, and let's make it sure it's a wonderful weekend for you. I want everybody to have fun, be safe, maximize that beautiful heart chakra energy, and you're going to do just fine, kid. I'll see you next week with your weekly reading. Until then, take care of yourself, take care of everybody else as much as you can. Peace. Namaste.